you can read Ken Urquhart's deposition. That deposition will help the position of the defendants in this case immeasurably. I have nothing but the deepest gratitude and respect for Mr. Urquhart for his personal effort to help the defendants in this case by standing up for what he knew was the truth, regardless of the outcome. And I wish you'd give him a nice hand, too. Ron Hubbard, I'm informed, once indicated after he'd had some problems in the country of Rhodesia and he returned to England, he told a group of his followers and supporters that one OT cannot do it alone. And I think truer words were never spoken. I don't know that he felt that I would be addressing this group in this particular fashion when he made that statement. But certainly it is a true and correct and very quotable statement. And if you think about it, one OT did not do it alone when the Church of Scientology was founded and when the Church of Scientology was built. It took people like David Mayo and Dee Dee Riesdorf and Ken Urquhart and Maud Castillo and Sarge Gerbode and the others. I mean, it's too many for me to reiterate now. And many, many faces I see, Homer Schomer, in the room tonight, remind me of that commitment to the church. But there was a higher commitment, and that is to the truth and integrity of the technology, not simply blind loyalty to a corporate institution that had lost its path toward the technology. I think that's why this group is here. That's why the Advanced Ability Center was founded. That's why there are other Advanced Ability Centers all over this country. Whether or not they're formally affiliated makes no difference. The commitment is there. There has been a nationwide commitment among the independent field to commit themselves to this case. That's why many of them that were in the church left the church. That's why these individuals founded the organizations which we defend today in this case. And because of that commitment, the commitment to integrity and the commitment to courage, this case will be won. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. David Mayo.
What I have to say tonight is simply a series of thank yous rather than try to propound anything particularly. But I want to thank the people who made the evening tonight possible. From those who are obvious, like the people who've been up on the stage, those who are less obvious. And there's something unique about the movement that we all represent, and that is that people go about doing things because they believe in them. And we have a group here who put this particular evening on tonight, who doesn't have a very fancy title. They don't have a highly resounding name. They get together on Friday evenings and help to raise funds to defend this case for the sake of the freedom of the tech. They get together on Friday evenings because that happens to be an evening that they have available, and so therefore they're known as the Friday night group. And I appreciate very much the efforts of the Friday night group. And although it's not in a very illustrious title, it's certainly a group of very illustrious people. Many of them aren't here in the room right now because they're out tidying up after the dinner and so on, but you saw them in attendance tonight, parking cars and waiting on tables and so on. Those are the people who put together this event tonight. And I want to thank them very much. And Marsha is in the back of the room here. So Marsha and various others in the Friday night group helped put this dinner together tonight and have done a number of other events which we appreciate very much because it makes it possible for all this to go on. And there are people here from various parts of California and some from out of the state. At least I think there are some from out of the state. Yeah, I just spotted 2 or 3 from out of the state. I knew there were people here from out of state. Anyway, there are a large number of people who have contributed a lot, not just in terms of coming to the dinner, but also in terms of support, and particularly the support of the nature of believing in and helping us in the commitment that we have in keeping the tech going. When I say the commitment that we have, I'm speaking on behalf of all of the staff at the centre, at the AAC here, and other AACs and other independent people all over the world, because the only reason why people are auditing and training others outside of the church is because they believe in it and other people believe in it too and want them to continue doing it. And it's the support of the people who want that auditing and training that makes it possible for us to do this. And this isn't just a group of people here in California, but a group of people all over the world who are very actively supporting the idea of keeping this independent movement going. In a couple of weeks or so, there is a convention in Europe